Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, let me introduce myself. I am Febri Widanadaha and my friend is Alia Saputri. This time we will present the result of our study on economic environmental sustainability analysis based on SDGs indicator in Asia. Background: ASEAN countries strive to balance economic growth and environmental sustainability in line with the Sustainable Development Goals. Increase in GDP and the agricultural sector promote progressively, but are accompanied by environmental problems such as carbon emission and deforestation. Challenge to sustainable development, a balance between economic progress and environmental conservation is needed to ensure that development is not exploited. Reason for using the Fuzzy-Canis methods because it can flexibility group countries based on the membership level as cluster so that the analysis results are more realistic in describing the variation in sustainability between countries.
Now let me explain the research methods used in this study. First, data source for this research comes from the World Development Indicators 2023 published by the World Bank. This dataset provides a wide range of socioeconomic and environmental indicators that are reliable and internationally comparable, making it highly suitable for cross-country analysis. Next, let's talk about the variables used in this study. There are 5 key indicators. 1. GDP per capita, annual present growth. 2. Agriculture, forestry, and fishing value added, percent of GDP. 3. CO2 emissions from industrial combustion. 4. Forest area, and 5. Unemployment total, percent of total labor force.
Okay, as shown in this slide, Cluster 1 consists of countries Singapore, Philippines, and Myanmar marked in green. Countries in Cluster 1 have a high carbon emission and unemployment rates, as well as unstable economic growth. This cluster reflects the challenge of maintaining a balance between economic progress and environmental sustainability. Next is Cluster 2, which consists of countries Thailand, Vietnam, and Cambodia that have strong agricultural economic growth and moderate emission level. This cluster describes countries that are developing rapidly and are in a transition phase from the agricultural sector to industrialization. Cluster 3 consists of countries Malaysia, Laos, Brunei Darussalam, and Indonesia, where countries in this cluster have a relatively stable economies, high forest cover, and more controlled carbon emission. This cluster shows strong potential in maintaining a balance between economic growth and environmental sustainability. Overall, the cluster results show that ASEAN countries have diverse level of development and environmental characteristics, so each group requires different development policy strategies in order to achieve sustainable economic growth.